Hi, welcome to Lessons with John. Today we're going to try Take Me Home Country Roads, a wicked easy way to play it. Capo, 2nd fret, G is your intro. Just kind of hang on that for a while. So 4 times, 4 patterns. So you got a G chord, 5th string 2nd fret, 6th string 3rd fret, first 2 strings at the 3rd fret, that's a G chord. Or you could do the G chord with just the 1st string 3rd fret and the 5th string 2nd and the 6th string 3rd. That's also, that's probably the one he's using actually. So that's the G chord, and my strum pattern is going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that nice simple strum, down, down, up, down, up. So that's your intro, it's just a G chord, just hanging on that. Alright, now the verse is a G for 2, E minor for 2, D chord for 2, and then a C for 1, and then a G for 2, G again for 2, then E minor for 2, and then a D chord for 2, and then a C, back to G. Right into the chorus, it's a G to a D, then an E minor to a C. You got a G chord, back to D, then a C, and then G twice. Okay, so that's going to get you most of the song right there. Not all of it though. Alright, so how should we do this? The intro is just a G chord, 4 patterns in a row. The verse, you've got a G chord for 2 patterns, and then E minor, West Virginia is 2 patterns, Minor's Lady is a D chord for 2 patterns, then C for 1, and then here's where it gets a little tricky. It's G for 2, and then he must be pausing to take a breath or something, because there's an extra measure of G there, so it's G for 2, and then you're back to the beginning of the line, the next line, and it's G again for 2, and then E minor for 2, and then D for 2, C for 1 again, and this time it's just G for 1. And what I mean by that extra pattern, it's not even. So I like things to be even, and it's not. And then so it's like each line is like G twice, E minor twice, D twice, C once, and then you got G. But the first line through the song, he does the G twice at the end, but then at the end of the verse, he only hits the G1 pattern, and then he's off to the chorus, which happens to be a G chord too. But so it's instead of being an 8-bar, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Instead of being a 16-bar verse, it's a 17-bar verse, which is a little awkward. Things are usually even. So there's an extra bar of G there. So most of you just play by ear, and you won't even, you're not going to count, and you probably won't. But those of us psychos like myself are going to notice that extra measure of G. That's your verse. I hope that wasn't too confusing. Then the chorus is just a G. Take Me Home is a G for 2. Country Roads, D chord to the E minor, back to C, then repeats G, West Virginia, Mountain, D chord, take me C, back to G. Okay, so it's the same strum pattern throughout the whole song. It only changes on one chord will hit 1 time at the end of the bridge. But so the chorus is 2 patterns of G, 2 patterns of D, 2 patterns of E minor, 2 patterns of C, West Virginia, G chord for 2, Mountain, D chord for 2 again. This time it's a C for 2, and back to G for 2. Okay? So that's the verse, and well, that's the chorus. So you got your intro, your verse, and chorus. Then they do the verse. He does another verse, and then another chorus, and now you've got the bridge. All right. So the bridge is going to add a new chord in there. It's an F chord. second string first fret, third string second fret, fourth string third fret. I'm going to wrap my thumb around and grab the sixth string first fret. I end up muting the first string, which is what I want to do, and the fifth string is muted by that third finger at an angle. You can do the big F chord like this too if you really want to do the bar chord. You can do a small F if you can't do the thumb thing. Any F chord will do. Alright, but that's in the bridge somewhere. We'll find it. So here's the bridge. I hear her voice in the morning hour. She calls me. So it's an E minor. Let's see. Let me get into it here. I hear her D and the G chord for 2. The C chord radio reminds G chord of my D chord far away. And then an E minor to an F chord to a C chord and a G chord and then a D chord. Yesterday, and then hit that D once, and then you're back to the chorus. So this is the bridge. You got E minor for one pattern, D for one pattern, G for 2, and then C for 1, G for 1, and D for 2. Again, E minor to an F, and then a C, and then a G. Then you hang on the D for 3 full patterns, and then you hit it on that last measure. You can hit it, let it ring, or you can hit it and stop it. Doesn't matter, either way, whatever you like. And then that's the bridge. And then they go back and they do the Country Roads thing 2 more times. You know, they do the chorus 2 more times. And then you have the outro. So they have like this little tag ending at the end. So let me play, I'm going to play the chorus 1 time and go into the outro. I'll yell out that it's the outro or somehow. So it's G chord, take me home, G. Country road, D chord, then the E minor, back to C, west for G chord, mountain D chord, take me to a C, then to a G. Here's the outro, D chord, country G, take me home D, and then you go to a G. You just stand it like that. You could go, or any chord, anything you want there. I just did G, D, G, or G, C, G, anything like that you want to do. So that's not what he does. I think he just goes to a G. It's actually an A. He's playing an A, but with the capo, you know, you can do the G. All right, so it's intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, chorus, outro. So that outro, so like at the end of the chorus when you're on the G chord, you just go to a D chord, take me home, and then a G chord again, then it repeats, take me home, D, down those country roads, and a G. And that's it. So that's a wicked simple way to play Take Me Home, Country Roads. Great song. Always loved this song. I remember going to Jimmy Buffett concerts, and over the loudspeakers when they were done, they wanted you to go home. They'd play this over the loudspeakers every single time. And I saw Jimmy Buffett many times. So, all right. Please subscribe. Hit the like button. Thanks for watching, and play more guitar.